I don't think he gets talked about often enough. However, Tai Lopez has earned 6 figures plus every single year, being a business owner Instagram model. Guys, make sure before the video loads up to leave a like and subscribe, as it would be greatly appreciated. Your guys' support means the world to us. Now let's get into how Tai Lopez has earned millions of dollars just playing the internet game. First up here we have take time inventory. Tai Lopez loves this. Before becoming a social media influencer, Lopez says the most important thing starting your point and your most important starting point, I guess I should say, is identifying your authentic interests. Write down everything you do every 15 minutes, especially when you're not working, he says. After a day or two, you'll discover what you enjoy doing, even if you weren't paid. This is very important because a lot of successful entrepreneurs like Tai Lopez and a lot of others themselves usually don't do certain things if it doesn't, generate them a certain income. As Lopez started to ramp up his social media presence back in 2013, he took a time inventory. He says, "I discovered that I like to read books while eating. I like to write and contemplate life and philosophy, so I decided to write about life by reviewing books I read while eating. The intersection of a few authentic interests was the foundation of what you see today." He says this is very important because this helped build the foundation of what he is today as a total person. Ultimately, reading books is what he enjoys to do in his free time. He thinks that knowledge is one of the most important keys that you can take away, and so why not dive into a great book instead of just wasting your time with hours a day watching frivolous shows and TV network series. He thinks it's a complete total waste of time, unlike books, however, where you can literally generate a ton of knowledge, and the thing is with books, your mind is free to run wherever it chooses or pleases. Next up, we have choose your highly targeted niche. Venture capitalist Peter Thiel famously said competition is for losers. In the classic global bestseller Blue Ocean Strategy, the authors argue that the cutthroat competition results in a bloody red ocean of rivals fighting over a shrinking profit pool. Instead, you can make the competition relevant by creating blue oceans of uncontested market space. Lopez believes that highly targeted niche is a key to creating your blue oceans on social media. He says, "Don't be all things to all people. You can serve businesses around your authentic interests, or at least what you're curious about. If you like books, approach a book publisher to do their marketing. If you love food, work for restaurants. If you've had medical issues from a toothache, which a dentist resolved, you might be curious about preventing it in the future, and therefore be a good fit to do social media marketing for dentists. Let your mind discover what it likes. If you have a certain interest, don't deny that interest, because ultimately it's going to end up coming or picking its way through into the future. Define your expectations, and Lopez stresses this is very, very important. To make money, Lopez estimates you need at least 5,000 to 10,000 followers on Instagram, 1,000 on YouTube, 5,000 to 10,000 on Snapchat, 10,000 on Facebook, and 2,000 to 5,000 on Twitter. For a podcast and email, the magic number is 5,000 subscribers respectively. The followers, he cautions, however, must be highly targeted. In other words, true fans, people who enjoy your content. It doesn't matter if you have 1 million followers if they're all ghost followers, Lopez says. He says citing the importance of audience quality is very important. Not the quantity, but the quality of the audience. If I had the choice between having 100,000 random followers or 10,000 highly targeted niche followers, I'd pick the latter of 10,000. You can make $1 per day per niche follower. That's 100 times the revenue possible per follower compared to a broad audience. So if you're making $1 off 10 people each day, you're making $10,000 a day. That's a pretty darn good day. These people are definitely giving you their all. It's awesome, man. I think this type of marketing tool really, really does work because these type of guys are true entrepreneurs. Lastly, Lopez wants you to attract your highly targeted niche. He says he believes in 70% of your content must be in common with the audience that you want to attract. Younger millennial audiences usually prefer modern, fast-paced, and flashy content on Snapchat or YouTube, but older audiences have different cultural and media preferences, favoring podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and then Instagram. Lopez recommends with Instagram because it straddles between attracting older and younger audiences, or pick the platform that you're already doing the best on. Build that central core platform and focus on growing followers from there, says Lopez, who originally focused up on YouTube. Hey, do you remember Here in My Garage where he talked about knowledge? Well, him radiating out this knowledge generated millions upon millions of memes, which also generated millions upon millions of dollars towards his pockets. So the man is very smart and knows what he's doing indefinitely. Tai Lopez has generated millions upon millions of dollars just working the internet. How do you guys think working the internet can make you that much money? I'd love to know your guys' answers down below in the comments section. But until next time, I'm signing out, and as always, I will see you guys next video.